All right, scoot back. Let's start in a seat. I've got my slippers on, I'm comfy. Hopefully you are too. You want to be warm and comfortable when we do restorative yoga so your body can relax. So let's begin the process of kind of shutting down the outside world so you can turn inward. This special night is really charged from a lot of different traditions. So let's ground through the base of our spine. Just find your root beneath you. Good tool to use every day. That root goes down into the earth. And here we are. So we're grounding into this Aquarius new moon. It is also the lunar new year, where we are welcoming the year of the wood snake. So lots of good earth-based energy. Think of wood and how it's very warm and earthy. The energy of a snake, of transformation, of really shedding the old, whatever we've outgrown, we can leave behind with gratitude and just that insight of wisdom of how far we've come. We take with us what we need to, we leave the rest. Lots of that renewal energy, rebirth, transformation. So I'm inviting change. It's happening anyway, so we need to embrace it. It's also, the Celtic lens is imbolc, which is the midway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So we're halfway through winter. They used to have, and probably still do in some traditions, a little festival of just acknowledging, wow, there's a little sparks of energy and growth happening beneath the surface. What's beginning to kind of stir those first signs of spring coming. And in the Hindu tradition, it's shivaratri. So it's the second new moon after the winter solstice, is honoring Shiva, and that's the energy of dissolution. So again, this energy of like dissolving, of clearing out what we really don't want to take forward with us. So it's a big turning point, but we're really in that like letting go phase. Things won't just automatically just, it's brand new. It's like we got to go through the releasing. So this practice of restorative yoga will help with that, of help with just finding some stillness. We'll practice different poses, letting the body just really soak that up. Each one will feel different in your body. And just give yourself the time and space to be here at this moment, to be still, to be quiet, to turn inward. And the new moon is always that quiet time of the cycle where we are planting those new seeds. We're looking inward. So kind of shutting down all those external sources of information. And now we're just surrounded these days, for better or worse. We have access to so much information. So this is the time to sort of integrate that, to check in with yourself, to embrace this new moon, this new year, this time of release, transformation. So we have a lot ahead of us this year. So we've got to take care of ourselves first. Okay, so take a few moments just to sort of marinate in all of that. That's why I wanted to do this special evening, because there is just so much out there about this time of year. It's kind of magical. There's lots of energy in it. So take some slow belly breaths. Let's feel the inhale come down into your body. Receive all this new energy, all of this that's around us. And a nice slow exhale. If you want to exhale through your mouth or your nose, whatever works, just to, again, practice letting go. Clear it out. We don't have to hold it all. Inhaling, filling in. Let yourself receive. Exhale all the way down to the bottom of your lungs. Clear out the old. Out it goes. Right. And just move awareness up into your heart. Check in with your heart tonight. I wore my Love More shirt because I feel like we just need to get that out into the ethers out there. All the fear. The opposite is love. So trying to stay in that space, keep the heart open, keep those thoughts and feelings moving through, feel it, move it through, stay open. Keep sending the love, compassion, joy, all these higher vibration energies out to all who need it. Keep it lifted up. And then into the mind, just gonna raise your awareness there. Let's clean it out. That thinking mind that wants to sort it all out, there are things that we just can't. So wipe that slate clean. It's the new moon. It's the new year. It's that turning point. What do you want to focus on? What seeds do you want to plant that really align with yourself now? Not your old self, not your future self, the one you are right now. We're always transforming, but just tap in. What do we want to grow? What do we want to see? How do you want to feel? And just stay aligned with that as we continue. One more breath from the base of your spine, let it rise all the way up through you, out through the crown of your head, just opening up. Great. And then let's come to a tabletop and just move a little bit, and then we'll go into our restorative pose. And I'm going to make sure I did hit. Okay, good. Change everything. Okay. All right, so a few just gentle cat stretches. Let's inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, down your back as you press into the earth. Just take a few more, let it rise up. And then down your back. Where are you holding on to? Maybe old energy, where can we move through it? A little longer stance, let's draw some circles with our hips and just find a little freedom there, opening up all around the lower body. Both directions. Back to center. Let's stretch one leg back behind you at a time and just pulse a little bit through your foot, opening up the back of your knee, the leg, the hip. Switch it out. Great. And then find either a couple of blankets or a pillow or a bolster, whatever you might have for our first restorative pose. So we're going to go into a supported child's pose. It's a very calming, soothing pose for the nervous system. Just kind of let yourself turn inward. Let the rest go for a little bit. So let the little cushion be underneath you. You can also do this without a cushion. It's up to you. Let your arms be relaxed, shoulders relaxed. If you're cooling down, depends on where you are, maybe use another blanket to cover with. Just get really cozy. We'll be here for a few minutes to, again, turn inward, just shift gears from where you've been into this time that is completely for you. I'll cue you halfway through if you want to shift your head position. So settle in that grounded earth energy beneath you and be right in this moment. Body, breath, and mind. Change your head position if you'd like. Rest on the other side. Just keep breathing into any spaces that need some soothing, some calming. Just let go. Really conscious breaths into this pose. Where can you open up? Let some old energy release. Come back to center. Move the bolster out of your way, any props out of your way. And come back to table. And again, maybe one leg back at a time, or maybe even a downward facing dog. Just to open up the knees, the legs. And then we're going to slide forward onto your belly like a little snake for the year of the snake. Just notice how calming being on the earth can feel. So we're going to take a little moment in crocodile, Makarasana. So we're going to gently roll each leg in a little bit. So the toes angle in. That might help your hips open a little bit. The pelvis settles into the earth. Take the hands together, kind of like a little diamond shape, fingers and thumbs connecting to support your head, or rest on one side. We'll just be here for a couple of minutes. I will watch the time, but you literally just Breathe into the earth and feel its grounded support where you can let go. Few more really nice full breaths. Notice where there might be spaces again that are connecting with the earth that might feel it needs a little more soothing, a little more calming. And we'll just slowly rise up, aligning your elbows under your shoulders, forearms in front of you for a little Sphinx pose. So the lower body, really from the navel down, just settles deeper into the earth. Feel grounded. You can flatten out your feet now, the tops of your feet, press down. So just a little rising up from the heart and the head. Meanwhile, the lower body, again, super connected with the earth. Let's just take a few nice full breaths here. Try to relax your shoulders down away from your ears. It's a little more active here, but just still super grounded. Take a deep breath in and just let it go into the earth. Now we're going to add a little half frog. So your right knee goes out, straight out of your hip, toes angle out. So we've got the legs, the hips doing different actions, but still keep that long leg behind you anchored into the earth. And let this other leg kind of open up a little bit. A moment here. We're going to have a little twist. Twists are really great for bringing out old energy from muscles, tissues, organs, all of it. We're going to be on the ground so we can just really let go into it. All right. Left arm weaves underneath the other, and then we just connect your hands here at your side. Then we'll take the top arm up and over. Landing wherever you land is great. So just be here. Again, I will watch the time. You just breathe. Feel the twist wherever you're feeling it. Do not force. You're listening to your own body here. Go deep into all those spaces that have been really holding on. Fear makes us hold on. Uncertainty, we just kind of grip. So surrender, let go, breathe. Nice big breath or two. What else can you wring out? Go deep. Let's slowly unwind out of the twist, back to your little Sphinx pose. Take a breath. Any little counter moves that would feel good, maybe for your neck. It's good. And then we get to the other side. So start with that Sphinx or the half frog. So left leg goes out, and right angle in your knee and your hip. Other leg, that right leg stays long. Stay grounded. Breathe. How's it feel on this side? Right? And the twist. So this time right goes under, beyond the side of your head, hands connect, and then up and over. Maybe scoot your shoulder blades under your back a little bit, whatever is helping with the twist. Again, do not force anything, especially this top shoulder. Just let it hover. Let it be in space where it wants to be. Breathe into the belly, muscles, tissues, organs. Clear it out. Practice surrendering. Take another breath or two. Deep belly breathing. Go into all those spaces. Clear it out. Time to let it go. Unwind. Reset in the middle. And maybe you take that Sphinx again, or maybe you're wanting to take a little seal. You can go a little wider, longer with your arms. Listen to your body. Let's open everything up. Great. And then lower yourself back down. And we'll press ourselves all the way back. Child's pose for a moment. Wiggle into it. Balance out the low back, the middle back, upper back, shoulders. All right, let's find the bolster again, or whatever you've got on the blankets. This time is lateral movement, so for the sides of the body. We did get that a little bit in the twist, but this is where we just lie on the bolster, on the kind of the rib cage here. Let your shoulder kind of roll off of it. Again, you can have a pile of blankets underneath you or a big cushion. Legs are bent, whatever is comfortable and stable. And then listen to your body here. If it feels good, take the other arm up and over close to your ear to maybe find the other hand. If that does not feel good on your shoulder, roll the arm palm back and tuck it behind you. You're still getting this opening, but with the arm up, obviously there's a little more happening. So wherever you are is great. Breathe into the sides of the body. Let's just, again, make some space. I will watch the time. Just close your eyes and breathe. Where can your body open up? breath. You expand a little more between the ribs, wherever you feel it, this whole side body, maybe into the hip. And then don't strain your neck, but just rise up slowly with some support. Come to a seat. Maybe a little counter movement before we do the other side. Let it move. Oops. Switch it out however you want to. Up that other side. Rest. And head can rest on your arm or even prop it up if it wants some more. And then again, is this side the same? Can you connect the palms or come close? Or does this side want to just tuck behind you? Feel the support of the lower body. Find the sides, space between ribs. We're opening the whole body. Let the old release. We're gonna take another breath or two. Just noticing how even just like a minute or so will do. Great, we want there, not there as long. Let's come on up. And again, check in. Counter pose, maybe some little seated cat stretches. Balance it out. And just neutral spine, come to a seat. Let's work the neck just a little bit. Inhale, chin rises. Exhale, chin tucks down. Balance the neck, the throat. Center, take a deep breath, get tall. Exhale, take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. Just let it melt side to side. Let some of that stress go. Or things just get out of alignment. Working for some ease in the body. Let's hang out on that right side. You can add your hand and your head. The other arm goes out or back. Just kind of explore. Maybe you want to work the wrist a bit. Go, other side, same thing. Breathe. Great. And release. Let's roll out the shoulders a little bit. Maybe there is some movement. Let that go. Great, and then I'm gonna flip the bolster the long way so you can adjust your props. If you'd like, you can always have another one for your head. We're gonna open up now. And this one I will add the Reiki energy. It's just a universal life force energy that helps support you on all the layers of you, physically, mentally, emotionally, just kind of knows what you need. So a little more support. I'll show you how to get into the pose first. So whatever you have behind you, let's sit on the ground And that lift will support the sacrum and kind of the lumbar as we roll back. And whatever you have under your head, make sure it's not too much for your neck. So it's just supporting the natural curve of your neck, maybe just a little neck roll. See how it feels. Maybe you have an eye pillow you can put on your eyes, or maybe a towel. Or just close your eyes now that we're facing up. And then your choice, you can keep your legs nice and long and roll the big toes towards each other for stability. You can also open up into a bound angle position, or opposite, feet wide, knees touch, or a little more neutral, a little more support. So find your nice heart opener. Again, focusing on keeping the heart open. I brought my rose quartz to help send some Reiki to you. Rose quartz, also heart opener. We're trying to bring in softening, compassion, love, to melt away some of the opposite energies out there in the world. Breathe into this pose. Be here a little longer. This is one that we really need to counter a lot of just sitting and standing. Let yourself open up a little, touching of the shoulder blades a little closer maybe in your back to open up the front of the body, the shoulders, the chest. Again, make sure the neck feels natural, neutral. Feel the soft belly, especially when we're reclined. We have that freedom to really breathe, inhaling, expanding, letting the belly rise, bringing the breath all the way up to the top of your lungs, top of the body. And just kind of hold at the top when you can. Feeling all that expansion of your energy, the prana that comes in with the breath. And exhale from the top all the way back down. The belly sort of just softens back down, clear out. So keep working with that, nice and slow, mindful breath. I'll work with sending you all some Reiki support, some soothing energy, soothing the nervous system, settle more into peace. We can find ourselves, find clarity from that more equal place within us. Let's enjoy a few more breaths here. Really consciously opening up across the heart, throat, shoulders, really the whole front of the body. All of those amazing organs packed inside. Give them space. Give yourself space. Slowly, if you have the legs in any position, if a butterfly or what's going on, let's bring the feet to the ground. Open the arms if they're not, and then gently windshield wiper back and forth. Just let a little movement happen. And choose a side to roll to. And we'll come up slowly. Again, just kind of check in with yourself. What would feel good? Maybe a little counter movement for your spine, maybe. And we're getting a little inversion. So your choice, it depends on the space around you. If you can put legs up a wall or a door frame or a bed or a couch, I'm gonna use a chair. Your choice if you wanna put your hips up on some sort of support or not. I think tonight I'll just keep it neutral. You can always also fold a blanket for your spine to have a little support. It would be like this shape. Just an option. So the easiest way to get into an inversion is to sit sideways at that wall or couch or wherever you are. And then get yourself situated. So my spine gets a little soft landing on this blanket. And maybe you have an eye pillow or a blanket or something to put on your face, your eyes, just calm everything down. And then you feel out where the arms feel best. Maybe it would feel good to reach back behind you or out, goalpost or down at your sides, or even resting on the body to help monitor that flow of breath. So we'll let this, again, be a pose of transformation, of really clearing out old energy, let it go, like a waterfall, and we pool what we want to keep, all the good stuff, all the knowledge, the wisdom, all the insight. We keep it in the body and then let the rest flow through us. It's the pose of surrender. Again, I will watch our time. And I will send a little Reiki energy support. So you rest in the pose. Keep yourself present in this moment, feeling sensations that come up through the body. Keep your root anchored into the earth, into this time right here. Maybe wiggle your ankles and your feet. They've been up there a while. Help anything else that might be feel a little stuck or stagnant. Let it shift. Let it circulate. Let it move through. And wherever you are, just take a slow journey down with your legs, your feet. Choose one side to roll to and just pause there. Do not rush to sit up. Just be on your side. Let that all sort of integrate a little bit. And then we're moving on to your back again for the final pose. So you can support yourself in lots of ways. Your head can be supported. You can use a bigger cushion underneath your knees. You can cover with more layers. And again, I'll be giving Reiki and a little visualization. So support yourself. The important thing is that the spine is neutral. After all those different ways we moved, it now just balances everything out. If it's helpful, maybe bring your knees into your body first and help the spine settle. You can take some pelvic tilts. Just keep it soft. And then we come down. Maybe rock your head side to side. Find center and let go of all effort. Close down all the senses, the eyes, the nose, just imagine quieting. Ears soften. Tongue softens to the roof of the mouth behind your teeth. Soften your jaw. Relax the shoulders. Big breath down your arms and hands. Soften the upper back, middle and lower back. Soften the upper chest, the heart, space around the heart, upper abdomen and lower abdomen. Soften the glutes and the hips. Let the legs be heavy all the way down to your heels. They'll probably sway outward a little bit. Let them be. Soften the whole back body. Soften the whole front body. Relax the right arm and the left arm. Both arms together. Soften the right leg and the left leg. Both legs together. So both arms, both legs, whole body, whole body, whole body. Settle into this moment, this turning point where you can shed your old skin. We have to let go of the old in order to move forward, to renew ourselves. This next chapter, next version of you. Wide open possibilities, creativity to tap into. How will you use your unique gifts to help yourself and to help this world? Go inward. Find out from that voice within. Aum Jun Saha. Om Bhur Swaha. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandim Pushtivardhanam. Urva Rukamiva Bandhanan. Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Swaha Bhurva Bhur Om Saha June Hound Om. The healing mantra, the mantra connected with Shiva. dissolving, releasing, clearing what you no longer need. Anything not serving you now, clear it out, let the earth receive it. Take some conscious inhales, those big belly breaths to receive what you like. Welcome new energy, inspiration, self-love, gratitude, compassion, freedom, joy, uplifting energy to rise above the chaos, rise above, be a light, help be a guide in the way that you can. Deepen the breath as you re-enter your evening. Move into all this newness. New year, moon cycle. Next half of winter, final half of winter. Your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Keep the peace. This is our goal always, peace. And from that place of peace, you move forward. So make a slow transition once again to a side. If you like, or stay where you are. If you have some more time to rest, good for you. If not, let's come up to a seat. You can stay on your back with hands at your heart if you'd like, or come to a seat. So let's again have the intention of helping ourselves and then also helping others with this practice, shifting the energy into peace. An Om and 3 Shantis, sending ripples of peace through our communities, the state you're in, the country, and all around this planet. May we rise above. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in our hearts and peace in this world. Thank you so much for being a part of this practice. Namaste.